Man, I wonder if that's accurate. Or if that's telling the high.
Huh? Oh my god.
It's 9 o'clock. It should not be 85 degrees.
I mean, the sun does rise, like, really freaking early, though. It's hard for us to know, because we've been using our sunscreen curtains to keep the sun out.
Yeah, because otherwise we can't sleep for more than, like, a handful of hours.
Yeah.
Alright. What disk do I have in here? We got user disk. I think I put the disk 3 in. Let's see if that'll actually work.
Yeah.
I do like that it spits out the disk noises there. No, it will not allow me to do that. Here I thought I could be clever. Some of the games do allow you to be clever and just put in your user disk and whatever disk you left off on. Not this one though, which does mean we have to slam through all this text again.
Oh boy.
And then we can load Evo. Turn this down a little bit. There we go. Insert disk 3. And there we are. Backing it away. So I've tried fiddling around with the settings on this emulator. I've told it to be a slightly less tricked out version of the PC98 in hopes of making this a little bit more controllable. It's kind of worked. It's still a little on the fast side, but no matter what I do, it doesn't seem to affect it that much. Which is very odd.
So you just have to be careful, I guess. No choice in the matter.
Alright, now to remember where to go here. Alright, we gotta kind of swim around. Which is a little dangerous, but there we go. Take the walking path from mainland Europe to the UK to Scandinavia. As all ancient beings did. Oh. That was a cave. Alright. Oh, it's these guys again. You hear voices through the crack in the rocks. Is that a C or is that an O? It's a C. Scleromos?
Scleromos, yeah.
So, how was the Fountain of Evolution? Sir, there were some weird monsters crawling around inside. So if we can make it past them, then...
Heh heh, I'll be the most beautiful creature on the planet.
I'll
be a smart creature.
I'll be,
I'll get swole as hell, you'll see.
I'll... Come on, I've had enough. You're wasting our time. In we go. Huh? Wait for me!
That one needs to get brave.
So, event flag set, I guess. We learned about the Fountain of Evolution, which is surely not just like a pool of horrible sludge or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey guys, been enjoying these co-streams a lot. Always a good time. Franco One Piece Sespa Winks Sespa Pay.
Oh no!
Glad you enjoyed. Also, hello everybody. How you doing? Someone got paid to write this dialogue. You know, it's interesting because you gotta wonder when you have a translation like this how close it actually is. Also, thank you. Cess did this haircut.
I did what?
My haircut.
Oh yeah, I did.
The goal was be very short because it's stupid hot. And it has succeeded in allowing air to actually get to my scalp. I will never not use PPay when TTS is involved.
Ah!
No, we still gotta grind. Look at that little tubs. Do we have any good specials? We have Onslaught. We have Bite. Oh no. Our vacation's only technically starting as of today for Cess, and not until after Monday for me.
Yep.
We, however, did not get called this whole week, so,
So we've just been at home stressing for no reason.
I'm gonna die.
We all are, someday.
I'm gonna die right now. Probably should have saved after setting that event flag, I guess. Yep, we're all the way back over here. This game is not particularly friendly, but, this is what I signed on for if I want to do it again. Temperature dropped suddenly. Received 76 Evo gems.
I wish the temperature would suddenly drop here.
All this talk about global warming, where's my global cooling?
Sorry. Humans have ruined that.
I'm gonna just mash through this dialogue again. About weird monsters in the Fountain of Evolution. We're definitely going to become a weird monster, incidentally. Also, I've been added to the beta for Twitch Moments. I don't really know what that means, but I've got a new button I can hit if I want to. The English voice acting is kind of all over the place in the remake. Some of it's really good, some of it's a bit less so. I actually really liked the Western chapter's voice acting, pretty much across the board. Alright, we need... bumping up our wisdom there, I think. And we're already at, like, the bottom of this, evolution tier. This time I'm going to actually resave before I get myself killed by something. I've heard about an equal amount of opinion on the soundtrack, going both directions. I actually like the Megalomania remix solely because of the voice acting. The very soft opening kind of makes it like flow into the transition really nice. In almost all the chapters, you get into the main part of the remix right as soon as the last word of the last sentence is said. It's this thing again. And that's not good. I'm really gonna need you to stop critting me.
Crit forever. Constant crits.
Luckily, this hasn't also decided to, keep doing this over and over again. Alright, there we go, that's better. Saved myself into kind of a rough spot here, but we'll survive, probably.
Vitality.
Okay, there's what I was looking for. But I liked the remix pretty well all around. Played through it in like 4 days. And of course, this thing is just going to crit like every round.
You mean, not the remix, but the remake?
It's a remix.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it's a good thing I saved, since this thing is about to kill us again. Not being able to see what things are in the forest is a real problem in this. Are you kidding me? I guess I'm gonna just keep doing this until it decides to not crit one of these attacks. Or crit the first attack and just kill me outright, one of the two. I thought maybe we'd finish this today, but I guess we're just gonna be fighting this one enemy type. For the next 3 hours.
Hooray. Fun. Quote unquote.
It's absolutely not worth fighting those things, but they don't go away when you run away, so they just stick around forever. endurance. That'll help. Been playing a bunch of new games recently. The Live Alive remake, the Live Alive rather, the Game Deck.
Yep, we played Game Deck.
Game Deck was pretty good.
That was really good.
I received a copy of River City Saga 3 Kingdoms. That's pretty good. I need to put more time into that though.
And last night we started up Digimon Survive.
Also very good so far. We're very early in that though.
It's my first ever Digimon game.
You ever watched the anime?
I saw one episode once while I was in a hotel with other children.
That's more about it than I know. Going into that game blind has been an interesting experience since we had to like actually read all of the basic tutorial stuff. To understand anything. We gotta level grind like heck here, because we are sorely outmatched. What's up? Okay, this thing can't hurt me at all. I mean, it can, but not enough for me to care.
Not enough to matter. It doesn't bring the pain.
Only 36 points. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I can't talk today.
Can you ever? Oh no.
Yeah, I've got no nostalgia for any form of Digimon. I know tiny little bits and pieces here and there about it.
I'm going into this like as a basically new experience as well.
Here I thought getting my defense most of the way up would actually make these things maybe less of a pain in the ass to fight, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I don't know what dictates crits in this, or it could just be that I'm incredibly unlucky, but every fight of these has been just like 50% crit weight. Crit weight.
Crit weight.
Look at this. The fact that it's critting almost every other attack and it still can't get past my healing is really something. I don't remember how old I was when Digimon Pokemon came out.
I also don't remember.
Yeah, look at that. Unlucky attack. First attack. What a shock. Oh my god.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wow, I just crit twice in a row. This is definitely not intensely frustrating. Yeah, of course its stun works, whereas mine failed. Nope, that's wrong. I want to save. Why are these the only enemy that's around?
Just to annoy you.
Did you ever see a video from 2000 when they interview kids about Pokemon? That was me, basically. Gotcha.
Amazing. I had a friend who was very into Pokemon.
Which one?
I'm not telling you.
No, it wasn't you.
You know her. She's the
Oh my
friend we
God,
have in the
please.
States with a kid about the age of your students.
Okay, gotcha.
She was super into it.
This is one of the worst grinds I've ever done. Just trying to get to basic survivability. Ugh. Three in a row. I remember Pogs.
I had a whole collection of Pogs.
For some
Not because
reason,
I wanted them, just because I kept obtaining them.
for some reason that doesn't surprise me. Like neither part of that. Wisdom up to our special attacks work a little bit better. Save after every fight because they're all absurdly difficult. Oh, hey, we got the triple crit this time. I don't know what I think of this game overall. Like, it's very interesting, but it really sucks to play, I guess, is where I kind of fall on it.
That seems like a fair assessment.
It's very padded. And it's padded in, like, the super bad way. I keep trying to be clever with the special moves, but it never pays off.
Maybe someday. But probably not. But keep trying.
Alright, we're almost got all of our stats topped off for this particular point. I think I'm gonna evolve this towards attack, so we can...
Fight better?
Yeah. Aside from that one green thing, we seem to have okay defense now. But really what we need is to be able to kill things faster so they can't do this crap. It's a loud rumble motor.
Yeah, it is. I'm not even sure what its deal is. Okay, that time I understood. Oh, I know what's happening. I'm getting critical hits. Because rather than watching you do this same thing over and over again...
Forever.
I'm playing my Switch in handheld mode.
Alright, let me go to 68. There we go. Now we start jumping towards vitality.
I said my, but I guess it's ours, isn't it?
The switch that is present in the domicile.
There you go. There you go. It's in my hands right now, and possession is 90% of the law. Something like that. I don't know what the saying is, okay? I'm not dad enough.
Maybe you should become more dad.
I can't. This is as dad as I can get.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
That's frustrating. With our wisdom up, we can now heal even more stupidly. Okay, they decided to let us kill it this time. It decided to give up on life.
It didn't want to prolong its own suffering.
But here's another one. I bet all four of these are going to be these guys, because, this game is made out of the purest of hate. Oh good, decided not to heal repeatedly, thank you. Before you attack me. Just in case. I like this song, but I kind of wish it was a slightly longer loop.
It's fine.
Of course. Because I can only crit multiple times in a row when it doesn't matter. That is correct. This became the boss music in the SNES version. I swear to God. Alright. Evolve in attack direction, yes. You will evolve into Theriaradon. Why did they name all these things with combinations of letters that are extremely terrible to say?
Well, I know the reason, but...
This character was made specifically for this game and does not exist. And before that thing attacks us, let's save again. If it's this guy again, because of course it is. Just stacking up them defense. Okay. Everything over here is dead for the moment. Nope, I don't want to do that quite yet. Gotta top off all this stuff again. Because apparently that's super important now. It was a little less important in the previous chapters, but now it's required.
They were trying to teach you to do it. And now you must. Did you learn your lesson?
No.
Oh no.
First time I got Sega as a video game was the Dinosaur Extinction scene. That was actually weirdly well done. It's in this game too, but not as
impactful.
Yeah. Okay. Another one of these guys, and they're bullshit. I need you to, not stack up all that defense. I need you to not crit every single attack, please. not going to help you. It's just extending this for no reason whatsoever. You'll evolve into Dicynodon. Or Desynodon.
Desynodon.
2 meters in length, herbivore, had tusks like a boar, which were used to fight over mating rights. 8 succulent plants. Are inhabited late Permian to the Triassic.
Now, how do they know that's what they were used for?
I mean, what else do you use horns for?
Poking?
By horns, I mean tusks. Mouth horns.
I mean, that's basically what they are.
Oh my god, there are so many things over here now. Making a beeline right for me.
I saw that. Coming right at you.
Luckily it was one of these things instead of the obnoxious green dudes. Okay. We'll evolve into holy crap.
Procompsognathus. Procompsognathus. Is what you're evolving into.
We got one basically day one. Hello, Quack. And the original Joy-Con are a bit wonky now, but we got some replacements recently, so we keep ours docked and use the Pro controller almost all the time, and that has had no issues.
Let's be real, we have 2 Pro controllers.
Yep, neither of them have had any issues. I like the description of this. Looked like an enormous chicken. That's a chicken, right? That's what chickens look like.
Yeah, definitely. Great big chicken.
8 small animals and insects it easily chased down and captured. A small, early dinosaur.
Tastes like chicken, too.
It just is a chicken. And now we've moved down a stage, we should be able to get up enough stats that these things stop being so much of an obnoxious threat. They will always defend and then stun us, though, which is
cool.
Annoying, but what are you gonna do? I'm gonna start dumping points towards attack first here so we do more damage. I feel like that is our current problem more than the defense.
Am I the only one who ever thought that the question, which came first, the chicken or the egg, was the dumbest thing ever asked?
You know, I'm gonna come out and say it. I feel like they buffed a lot of the characters in the Live Alive remake. I kind of feel like they nerfed poor Orsted a little bit. He felt a lot weaker.
Kids these days. They don't know how easy they have it trying to save the world. Back in my day, saving the world was way tougher.
It's weird, though, because I remember a lot of the Phobia bosses in the last bit being really hard in the SNES version, but they were absolutely, like, not a thing this time around. Possibly because you can actually tell what the, like, battle mechanics are. I found they figured out what was up with the weird English. It's like they wrote it Shakespearean for this chapter only, for some reason. I don't know why.
They wanted to hearken to the goopy English, ye olde English that they use for Dragon Quest, but they wanted to do it properly.
Like, it's weird because
like,
they like wrote it
up hybrid.
They wrote it in like proper iambic pentameter, which feels really weird considering nowhere else in the game does that.
We're gonna do it right, they said. To what end, the rest of us said. No answer. Was given.
I'm imagining Loto going on a murder spree.
Loto would never do that. Loto is the Densetsu no Yayusha. He's never gonna do that. Don't be like that.
I'm really annoyed that it just stunned me and then healed like half its health back. If you go down sad end path, make sure to look at your map when you get the chance. There's a little surprise. And yes, it did just crit me twice in a row. I'm starting to feel like maybe I should just not mention that.
Orsted being like, oh, my best friend actually hates me and my girlfriend left me, or my wife left me for him. Boo-hoo. Time to kill everything.
Just casual spoilers for a, you know, God, like 30-year-old game at this point.
I'm still mad.
Doing alright, how you doing? Is Dragon Quest V the most depressing Dragon Quest plot? Probably?
Yes. Depressing plot? Yes, absolutely.
Which one's the best plot?
Best plot?
Well, hang on, I need to amend that. It's the most depressing plot until Dragon Quest XII, the Dragon Quest for adults, comes out.
Oh my god. Wait, I forgot what the question was. What
Best
am I
plot.
thinking about? The best plot?
Best Dragon Quest plot.
The best Dragon Quest plot.
I feel like I know what you're gonna say, but I'm curious to see if you say it. Also, welcome back to the awful, awful grind that is 46 Okunen Monogatari.
Let's pop this to sleep for a second while I think about this. Let's see.
I'm really partial to 8, but it's very basic. Yeah, 8 is super basic, but that's kind of part of the charm of it, I think.
Plot. The actual best plot.
Oh my god, you survived that, you son of a bitch. Okay.
Let's See, the first one is super basic, so I wouldn't really call that much of a plot.
The first one invented RPG plots.
The second one...
I guess Ultima invented RPG plots. Clearly the best plot is 1. The best plot is the Road to Rome dungeon.
That's not a plot.
It's full of holes, though.
The second one, you collect your fam and go beat up the big bad. That's basically the plot. So that's pretty basic, too. The third one... The third one was kind of cool because you're like, ta-da, save the world. Oh, fuck, just kidding.
The third one is legendary in this country for a reason. That ain't it.
That's
but...
not it. That's not it.
That ain't the reason, but,
The fourth one was pretty freaking amazing. I'm really tempted to say that one, but I don't actually know that I agree that the plot itself was that excellent.
See, I thought 4 would be the one you would lean towards, but I wasn't sure.
Like, the story in 4 is probably the best, but when you asked about specifically the plot, not the story.
4 is sorry, yes. Also for 10, once Dragon Quest X Offline comes out, maybe we can tell you guys a bit more about what the plot is.
Yeah.
Since we're planning on picking it up, even though it'll probably be a real pain to play still. Unless it secretly has an English option.
Let's see. Next, 5. We know about 5. 5 is sad things happen, and then through a few generations you can finally solve the issue. And then...
I didn't play through enough of 6 to really get a grip on what the plot of that one was.
The 6 might actually be the best plot, because... But, see, 6 is one of my, like, least favorite ones, because I didn't like playing it. I don't know why. But it's, like... You've separated from yourself... This is just spoiler city, that's fine. You've separated from yourself, and, like, you're a dream version, but you have to, like, reunite and become the non-dream versions to beat up the big bad, which is pretty cool.
Look, spoiler talk's fine. All we're doing is killing the same enemy over and over again, because nothing else will spawn.
7... Maybe 7.
The only problem I have with 7 is that I think 7 sticks around too long
Yeah,
for its own good.
7 lasts too long. It takes way too long. Like, it's really fun, and then, like, it gets too much.
It's very dense, and then it becomes very dense, and also very long.
What I don't like about 7, actually, though, is that they put in the job system. And it, like, should not have... They should not have. The character should have had, like, their own, like, class job thing.
I don't know if it's just me, but job systems in RPGs just gives me, like, decision paralysis.
I don't like it. I don't like job systems. I like if you have a character who is a job, and maybe, like, you can grow that character in different ways. That's cool. But if it's, like, an actual job system, it just upsets me.
Yeah, that's actually more what Riode's just said.
Yeah.
Grindy is more the problem for me, is I, like, feel the need to grind up job systems if there is one, and I hate grinding, so it just makes me, like, hate the game.
But 7's problem is it has a job system, but you can only go so far, and if you screw up, you've completely screwed yourself.
Also, my connection keeps going weird. I assume people are actually staying home, even though we just read a thing saying that they're not planning on restricting movements here.
Yeah, because people aren't morons. Apparently, like, 1 in 8, is it now?
It's a kind of absurd number.
Yeah, it's like 1 in 8 in Tokyo right now are recovering from the COVID.
It's an extremely worrying number.
Either in the hospital or at home or whatever.
I keep seeing my connection dip into the yellow/orange/red territory, so if we bop offline for a second, then that's what happened.
Yep. Alright, so 7 is the time traveling stuff. 8 is... I kind kind of like like, to be honest, it's like simple, but I really liked the concept behind 8. The curse was a cool thing.
How do you feel about the official name for, like, over half the Dragon Quest protagonists just being the number of their game?
That's dumb. That's sad. That's dumb and I'm sad. And then 9... 9 doesn't...
9 doesn't really have a plot.
No, it has a plot. It has a plot, but because they made it so you insert yourself into 9... I don't know. I kind of liked being a little angel helping out people. That was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. That was fun. But I wouldn't call that, like, a plot.
And then you stop doing that. And become revenge.
Let's see. That one was, like, the big bad's whole motivation was, like, real stupid in 9, let's be real. That one made me, like, annoyed.
Why are you the bad guy?
Yeah. Like, why? I don't get it. Dumb. Moronic.
Alright, we've hit the point now where these things are no longer a threat. It only took almost an hour from when I started doing this.
It's fine. Whatever. 9 was... You know what? Playing 9 was fun, though. Like, I didn't care about the story enough to remember it very well.
Alright. We haven't answered the question yet, so I'll wait. I have another question for you after we get there.
What was that?
So we haven't answered the question yet fully, so I'm gonna wait. But I have another question for you once you get there.
Oh my god. Okay. 10 we don't know about. And 11...
11 has some of the best characters, I think, but I don't know about the overall plot.
11 has the best characters, I would say, probably. Unless they updated 4's characters. I don't know, 4 had some of the best characters.
Honestly, we all know the answer. The game that has the best plot is going to be the remaster of Dragon Quest III, because they're going to change the plot for no reason. Oh, that would make so many people mad.
I'm gonna say Dragon Quest Builders 2 has the best plot.
That's a strong choice, actually.
Which is what I'm playing right now, but...
Going with a side game just to
Haha!
blow everybody's expectations.
Ha! Builders 2. That's it. That's my favorite.
Alright, so question
Or
number
the
2.
best plot.
Question number 2. Question number 2.
Okay.
What's the best RPG plot in your opinion in general?
The best RPG plot in general, in my opinion.
Out of what you've played?
Out of the things that I have played. Ooh. In terms of plot itself, not story. I have to... This is gonna take a while. I'm like playing Builders 2 for the 3rd or 4th time. I don't even know.
Which way should we evolve ourselves this time?
Towards attack.
Wow, we've become a Machop.
Amazing. I've never played Live Alive. Haha.
Yeah, she has never played that. She's only seen it through me.
Haha.
Lived near flowing rivers in the wilderness. Looked like a cross between a hyena and a lizard. And lived a life similar to that of a rhinoceros.
Does this include action RPGs? Do I have to consider those too? Or
No.
just strict RPGs?
Let's just go regular RPGs so you're
Okay.
not like...
Because I'll be here forever.
Yeah.
Alright, so now I have to like start thinking of all the RPGs I've played.
I mean, obviously it's gonna be Legend of the Ghost Line, right?
Legend of the Ghost Line did have an interesting plot. I'm
But
not
would you
gonna
call
lie.
it? But would you call it good?
I wouldn't. No, I mean, was it good? I would say yes, it was a good plot, but I wouldn't call it the best plot.
Was it a good game?
Was it a good game? I liked it. That doesn't necessarily mean it was a good game, but
It's like the wiener talk of dinosaurs. It kind of does.
If you fed it a bit too much. Star Ocean? Star Ocean had a pretty good plot.
Remember when Phantasy Star was good?
Phantasy Star 4 was pretty excellent, but the plot itself was not that great. I mean, it was kind of cool because it carried over a couple of worlds there, but it was not, like, the plot itself, if you are talking about the plot, not that fantastic. Breath of Fire's plot was kind of interesting, the first one,
Remember when Breath of Fire was good?
but I wouldn't call that a good plot either. That was straight up Light Dragons vs Dark Dragons at the end.
You'll evolve into Mostradon.
Lunar had a nice plot. I liked that, but it was also pretty basic, let's be real.
This character was made specifically for this game and doesn't exist. A nice ridge going there.
Goddess is on the earth and decides to be human. Yeah, that's just... Grandia? I don't remember the plot of Grandia.
I've never played Grandia. I've always heard that I should.
I
from a lot of
liked
people.
Grandia, and I played it, but like... And I even have considered re-getting Grandia, and I liked the series in general, and I just cannot remember what the plot is. So apparently it didn't stick with me. I liked Lufia. See, Lufia is why the lunar plot feels basic to me, is because Lufia did it better first.
I mean, obviously your favorite video game is Final Fantasy VII.
I hate you.
The only good Final Fantasy game, according to everybody.
Wild Arms? I liked Wild Arms, but I cannot remember what the main goal of the plot was. I've even played that one multiple times, and I do not remember what the main goal of that plot was. What the heck? Wild Arms distracted me too much with the side stuff, I guess.
There we go, now we've got an extreme back ridge.
Obviously, Final Fantasy VII's plot was completely outclassed by the Final Fantasy before it, so you have to find a Final Fantasy that beats the plot of 6.
Had a quite ferocious disposition with sharp teeth and strong jaws. The sail on its back regulated body heat and was used to intimidate.
You know what? Yakuza 7 might actually be the best plot in an RPG. That is a strong contender.
Yakuza 7 might actually have the best characters in an RPG also.
No! How dare you?
Are you saying that Ichiban is not the best character?
How dare you?
Are you going to come out and say that Ichiban is not number 1? Because you quite literally cannot.
But you said characters.
That's true, I did say that.
Haha.
It's still correct, though.
No, it's not. Ichiban is pretty amazing.
Wow, that jumped us clear across, so
I
we've
love
seen every form that you can be in this one.
Amazing.
Hoya! 35 centimeters in length. We just went from being multiple meters to the tiniest little piece of shit.
The Lycanops.
Resembled a small dog with a long, thin face and many male features. Attacked other animals.
What a jerk. Little jerk. Jerkosaur.
Jerkosaurus. Alright, we have now officially maxed out for this time.
I don't wanna like settle on Yakuza 7 though, because let's also be honest, the main bad's motivation dumb as shit.
It was really stupid.
Dumb as shit.
I think you mean Yakuza 7 too.
Yeah, I want Yakuza 7 too as well. Yakuza 8, I want it. I want it! I'm excited. They just released some like
Light
screenshots.
information on
yeah,
it.
a few shots.
Alright, now we're maxed out. We can actually start moving on. Before that, I will be right back.
So they're going to they have confirmed that some characters are returning, and that's about it. Let's see, what other games have I played that are RPGs? That's more like a tactical RPG. We're going with strict RPG, so that doesn't count. Let's see. In terms of plot, do you think Phantasy Star 2 or Phantasy Star 4 was better? In terms of game, Phantasy Star 4 is obviously superior, but yeah, 2 is, see, that's the thing, is 2 is pretty like, whoa, but 4 was like building upon the concept that 2 laid down. See, I don't like generation hopping. A lot of people really like that kind of thing, but I don't. I actively dislike generation hopping.
Is that why you're not a fan of the Agarest games? Or is it all the other stuff that's bad about the Agarest games?
Lots of things. Yeah, 2 did Aerith way before Final Fantasy 7 did. Yeah, it did.
Final Fantasy 2 killed off so many characters.
Huh? Final Fantasy 2? What are you on about?
The actual Final Fantasy 2.
I mean, yeah, but, like, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Phantasy Star 2.
That game's not real.
Phantasy Star 2 got you involved in a, like, romantic interest character, sort of, almost. I mean, she liked you anyway.
I found a place. Oh, you want to drink from the Fountain of Evolution and evolve too?
Got you emotionally attached, and then killed her off.
I want to as well, but those monsters are gross. I get this feeling that I knew them long ago. Just my imagination? I have one of the Agarest games, and I keep starting it every now and then, and I'm like, I cannot continue.
I tried one once, and I was like, no.
What are what are those RPGs with the, singing, and then also that got weird that you had a couple
Arch
of?
Mornelico.
Those games were so good, and then they got, like, weird.
Yeah. They get real freaking weird. I don't know, but the plot, not necessarily that good. Ooh, Legend of Legaia, but is that an RPG? I don't remember. Is that a strict RPG?
Alright, now to very carefully wind our way through this extreme damage floor, if I recall. There we go.
Not Legaia, that's wrong. Is it wrong? Manakemia! I loved Manakemia. Okay, it is an RPG. Yes, Legend of Legaia was really, like, in terms of a plot, was really kind of cool.
Alright, we don't want to touch the gross. I want to get over to there, if I recall. But how do I do it? Did I just walk in a big circle? I think I did.
Let's see. I'm glad somebody else enjoyed Legend of Legaia, because, like, almost nobody ever talks about it. The battle system was kind of neat, that, like, way back in the Polygon character days, like, actually changing your armor changed the, like, stupid skin that your block people were wearing was kind of neat for me. We're trying to determine what the best plot for an RPG ever that I've played was. I have not played Lyric of Lysandrus, so unfortunately I cannot comment.
The boss ordered me to wait here until everyone comes out. But I wanted to go with him.
that's true. Chrono Trigger did have a pretty neat plot. Oh. There you go. But I mean, I don't know. If you made it up, it might be good. Could be good. I don't know. You better get on releasing it so that I can play it.
I tried desperately to remember where the fuck I'm supposed to be going here. Ah! My Evo genes. Ah, my vitality.
What is a CRPG? What's the C stand for? If it's a strict, like, turn-based kind of style of RPG, then it counts, I think is what we're saying. Even if it's a Western one.
Where the hell did that put me? Ah, that put me where I wanted to go.
Let me think.
Let's talk to the gross slimes, shall we?
Okay. How pitiful. Yeah, only turn-based.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Man, I want to go on a journey now.
This is just... I can't even. Boink, boink.
For the Odyssey 2, that seems really late. Yeah. Well, a lot of the early Western systems showed up in Japan extremely late.
Wait, I don't remember. Which Dragon Quest did we settle on for the best plot?
Builders 2.
Builders 2, right.
You see a fountain with a weirdly shaped black rock that's practically invisible in the water. That's not what I'm seeing in this picture, but alright.
Builders 2 is not an RPG, so it doesn't count in the running.
There are living things squirming around the fountain that you can't quite see. I don't know, those seem quite plainly visible. You feel a strange harshness in your heart the longer you look at it.
That doesn't count as an RPG either.
Obviously, Fire Emblem Three Hopes has the best RPG plot.
And we're talking about turn-based, because I played a lot of frickin' turn-based. Wait, what did you just say? That's not turn-based RPG either. That's tactical. It doesn't count.
It's also not even that. It's I said Three Hopes.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Drink the fountain's water? Yes. Not bad at all, with a full-bodied flavor. You received 114 Evo genes.
Good job.
Drink the fountain's water? There's a weird aftertaste on your tongue. It's odd.
You gonna keep drinking?
Drink the fountain's water? Pain racks your body, and you feel the urge to vomit. You received 28 Evo genes. Also, half died. Drink the water? Your body begins to melt. You received 14 Evo genes. Drink the water? Your vision fades to black. You've evolved into a strange shape due to the contents of the fountain's water. You've evolved further. Several million years had passed. Living on the surface where you're exposed to the strong rays of the sun is nothing but pain for you now that you've no flesh and are nothing but dripping slime. Underground, you and your few brethren are forced beneath the surface where the sun's rays couldn't reach you. A world filled with dark, cold, and silence was the only place left for you to live in peace. The border between genders had vanished long ago, so the only way to secure the survival of your species was through cell division like ancient protists. Your species absorbed nutrients from insects and small animals, moss and algae, keeping you from starving and allowing you to survive. Many changes took place on the surface, with many species come and gone. But wrapped in the everlasting darkness of the underground lifestyle, there were no changes, and as such, no real evolution either. This is a really long ending. Among the creatures from the surface that occasionally found themselves in your world, the smartest among them took to calling you by this name. slime.
I like the song that they made with that too. If it's a turn-based CRPG, then it counts, so... I don't know how many of those there are.
Can't believe that dumped me all the way out here. Anyways, we do have to drink from the fountain once.
Let's see. I like the Shin Megami Tensei series, but I would not call those good plots. So I think that I can just kind of clear those out of the running as well.
Alright, now I need to figure out how to get back out of this place. Because there is no fast way out. You have to walk out of every dungeon.
I think that's the problem, is when it comes to, like, turn-based RPGs, the plots themselves are not really that great, but the story is.
Persona games, that's opening up a,
So here's the truth about Persona games. I haven't played that many of them, because I can't get into them. Like, I get all, like, concerned about doing it properly, and then I just don't.
I mean, this game does have the best plot of any game ever written.
No.
Dodge around the gelatinous cubes. You can hear a voice. Is it Gaia? No, it's not. It's not a kind voice like Gaia's. It's an ominous voice that sounds as though it's coming from the depths of the earth.
So it's you. You're the creature she chose. I see. This should be fun. I'll wait and watch a little longer, assuming you manage to survive anyway. Ho 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 ho.
The voice disappeared. That was certainly ominous. Better save. We can't actually spend any of these points we got, can we? No, we are topped out. Alright. Which means all these fights are just wastes of time, but they're in the way, so we have to deal with them.
The Atelier series in general is pretty
So, I think my
intriguing.
mouse does show up. We are trying to get down to here now.
Not great plots.
I forget how this chapter ends. This one might be the dinosaur extinction event. I don't recall. There are so many guys. Get out of the way. Speaking of guys, here's a chicken. Let's eat it. What's lure do? You lured it in close and landed a headbutt.
You know, I liked Trails in the Sky, but I wouldn't call that a fantastic plot either. Fantastic story, not so great on the plot.
A thunderstorm raged around you. Everything's a bit on fire over here. Wow, that hurt. Fantasy VIII was a ride.
I didn't like Final Fantasy VIII.
I cheated through Final Fantasy VIII. Thank you, PC version.
I just didn't like it.
Don't play the PC version, by the way, it's bad.
Everything about Final Fantasy VIII when I was playing it was just, I was just like, this is so dumb the entire time. But as a plot, let me think about that. As a plot, it was that was kind of interesting, yeah. I liked 9 better as a game, but the plot of 9 was kind of...
No, you can play that one. That one's probably fine. I'm talking about the one that came on 3CDs. I did not have a PlayStation 1, so I experienced Final Fantasy 7 and 8 in the worst possible formats. Might explain some of my dislike of them.
There were so many, like, things that they experimented with 8 that it was, like, interesting, but I'm gonna say that there's a reason that a lot of those systems have never made a return.
I also experienced it in a format without, like, the good soundtrack that was what a lot of people liked about the game. Because I didn't have the right kind of sound card for, escape from that, I didn't want to. I didn't have the right kind of sound card to get the better version of the music. So I got the terrible midis.
Triple Triad was the best thing that came out of 8. I played 8 a lot longer than I would have otherwise, strictly for Triple Triad. But you know what? 9 did a better card game, so there you go. Just play 9!
Yeah, to get the good music in the original PC version of Final Fantasy VII, you had to have a sound card that supported a very specific Yamaha synthesizer set, and mine did not. I didn't learn that the song for the final battle in that game had terrible lyrics to it, or rather a vocal track, for decades.
Oh, did you know that our Latin friend really loved that song because it was like fake shitty Latin?
I did not know that, but I'm also not surprised. That is exactly the kind of guy he is. I'm glad even topped out fighting this thing is extremely annoying and it's just quitting every other attack again.
Let's see.
I'm glad I've started up a sound card chat amongst the extremely old people that come to this stream.
I only ever had Sound Blaster Pro.
Look, I have a tiny dinosaur brain. I am easily frightened. I'm 36 centimeters long.
Let's see, what other...
Gotta save constantly to get through this frickin' onslaught.
I need like a list of RPGs.
I remember when I was but a lad, spending like 3 hours trying to get the boot settings set up right to make Crusader No Regret work. That's a time I don't miss.
List of turn-based RPGs. There has to be a list somewhere.
Yeah, if you want to have a good time, look up the old, terrible MIDI version of the final battle theme of Final Fantasy VII, and you can experience what I experienced.
Enchanted Arms, that one was kind of, not great on plot.
Favorite point-and-click adventure?
Click adventure? No.
Point-and-click adventure.
Favorite point-and-click adventure? That's probably King's Quest VI.
I would have to agree. It's either King's Quest VI, I also have a very soft spot for Curse of Monkey Island.
Oh, but you know what? If you're talking more modern, I really liked the Book of Unwritten Tales or something like that. That one was good.
Woodruff and the Snooble is very powerful if you can deal with it being what it is. Oh, I found more slimes.
Alright.
Listen to me, I've been hearing strange voices nearby. They say, Nemesis will obliterate you weaklings from the annals of time. That's messed up, man. Never played Toonstruck. Hey, listen, I heard a really eerie voice. And it said, you'll suffer the same fate as the stupid Lunarians. I don't know what that means. Kawaii.
You hear of the shrine to the southwest that can return us to our former bodies?
Something like that exists? Let's go! We don't exactly have a future looking like we do. That's true. We probably just get bullied a lot.
Yeah, you guys know your lot. Hey, look at that.
What? Where? Where?
Oh god.
Over there. Something's trying to cover all the stars in the heaven. Is it? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Don't look at that.
Stare directly at the eclipse. As you do. Suddenly, a voice that only you could hear rang in your ears.
It is I, Gaia. She has finally decided to make her move. A wicked being, jealous of the evolution of life on this planet that plans to interfere and rule over it. I name her... Devil!
Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
She calls herself Lucifer, the false god.
She calls herself the false god? That's kind of ballsy.
Yeah. She destroyed the Venetians through environmental destruction, and the Martians through nuclear warfare. Now she's come for the Lunarians and those here on this planet. Do you remember 500 million years ago when you were but a small fish? That day, when all of the other kind and gentle fish changed all of a sudden, that was her doing. Now, quickly, there's a safe shrine in the mountain range to the west. Hurry.
Gaia seemed unusually nervous. Just who is this devil? What in the world is going to happen? You can no longer hear Gaia's voice. King's Quest VI is a very excellent game, though, on that front. I guess it depends on if you're looking for something more serious or something more goofy. If you're on the goofy side, any given Monkey Island game is probably a winner.
I've never played any of the Monkey Island games.
That's
so
because you're a bad person.
they're not in my running. Wow.
There are a lot of very bad point-and-click adventure games. Most of the other King's Quests, for example. Although most of those were pre-point. Most of those were keyboard.
Oh,
Sam & Max is pretty good too, yeah.
Frontier Saga is kind of an interesting idea for... But that's like a bunch of, like, small plots slapped together.
I recall that Yamaha synthesizer thing coming with the game, and when I tried installing it, it refused to work. I played a bunch back in the day, but I don't really remember them very well. It is a genre I like, though. Here's a guy I don't recall seeing at all. Not particularly threatening. Gotta stream Zork. Yeah, that'll go well. Oh my god. Everything's on fire.
Oh my god, how did I forget that entire series? What a moron I am.
Alright, I think we're almost to the shrine.
Now I have to decide which one I think is the best one, because it's probably from that series.
Yeah, this is it. Hope you guys are ready for some stuff to go down. You see an object glowing with a mysterious light in the center. Gathered around the glowing object are creatures with broken bodies. Power flows through your body as you approach the light. You felt a small shock in your mind, which eventually became words.
It is time to evolve.
Oh. Okay.
Alright.
Which way?
Can you guess?
Is it wisdom?
Yeah.
Will evolve into Eupacaria. .5 meters in length, carnivore walked slowly on 4 legs, but got up on its hind legs to run. Oh, or that lizard. Had many sharp teeth, and its 4 legs were adapted to catching prey. Ancestor of the Tyrannosaurus. Are inhabited? Triassic.
A small, safe shrine has been prepared up ahead. Now, quickly, Nemesis, sent by the devil, draws nigh. Hurry!
Whoop. Everyone's frightened. Just calm down and we'll be fine.
Did that slime change color?
It did. Can't talk to that guy, apparently. Or this guy. They're just in the way. Just straight up in the way now.
Okay, so I think that my final answer is gonna be Suikoden 2. Best plot of a turn-based RPG.
Meanwhile, I just straight up got trapped by some NPCs there for a little bit. Get out of the way. Okay. Nope, that was wrong.
The worst JRPG that I've ever played. There was like some Hercules game on the DS that was really terrible.
Oh yeah, I remember you really hated that.
I really fucking hated that. I played like maybe an hour into it and I was like, nah, this is bad. I refuse to play anymore.
Now go! The devil's schemes are revealed.
Darkness pierced the heavens. Nemesis approached the northern hemisphere, and darkness assaulted the earth. A majority of the animal and plant life of the northern hemisphere was annihilated by Nemesis' darkness.
That might have been it.
However, the lucky few survivors began their migration to the southern hemisphere, including you.
Look at that! Why? Look at this art!
But not everything brought on by the catastrophe was bad. Those of you that survived the darkness of Nemesis gained a great boost of confidence in evolution. Plant life moved from...
Gymnosperms.
to flowering angiosperms. Smaller reptiles evolved into larger reptiles, dinosaurs, becoming much stronger and sturdier. A dizzying number of years passed. the Earth had once again become a planet of abundant life. The devil had failed.
I think you mean Nemesis had failed.
Terrible lizard era.
The coming devastation.
Got a slightly updated, marching around theme. But new chapter, you know what that means. Time to fight. Time to
Oh
fight
my
the
god,
Machops.
I can't believe on this, of all channels, spoilers have been revealed.
Yeah, these are some pretty terrible lizards.
So what this entire, like, contemplating of all these RPG plots has done for me, though, is just taught me that there are so many big bads that have, like, the shittiest motivations.
Now we've got the super scary chart over here. Look at this mess. Because now we can become dinosaurs and/or mammals, and which one we end up on is going to determine the entirety of our initial plot branching in the next part. And it's very difficult to do either on purpose. So we'll just see what we end up on. Do you have a preference? Do you want to be a mammalian or do you want to be dinosaurian?
Yes.
So you don't care, is what I've got out of that. Look, it's a mouse.
Oh my god, it's cute! Let's be a mammal.
You know what the terrifying part of this is? That this mouse is probably going to kick our ass.
Let's be a mammal. Look at how cute they are. Look at how cute!
I will attempt to go mammal side, but we'll see where we end up at, because, like I said, I've never fully mastered how to make one side or the other happen. Why is this mouse so goddamn buff?
Alright, let's see, what else? What are the other ones that I didn't even contemplate?
Please.
I did not contemplate Paper Mario. I don't know. Did I ever play Paper Mario? I don't think
I don't
did.
think you did.
Shadow Hearts. Okage Shadow King. I played those ones. They would not be contenders for best plot though, so it's fine. Xenosaga. Ooh, Xenosaga. That's not a great plot. Really good story, not a great plot.
Clear the mouse.
Like, obviously, I think having settled on Suikoden 2 is the best plot is probably the correct answer, so now I'm just going through and seeing what I missed.
Why not Suikoden 1?
Suikoden 1 was really good, and it had a really good plot, but it was not better than Suikoden 2. That's why.
Why not Suikoden 3?
3 sucked.
I thought you
Spitting
liked-
fire here. A
I
lot
thought-
of people
I
really
thought-
liked 3.
I thought you liked 3.
I did like 3. But in comparison to 1 and 2, it sucked.
Why not 5?
5 is like the best one. I love 5, but the plot was not as good.
I have not played off. I'm pretty confident Sess has not played off.
5 is like the one that... Suikoden 5 is the one game that I've just like sobbed to. Just like ugly tears. But in terms of full-on plot, Suikoden 5 is for the PS2. That's really excellent.
I would ask about 4, but we all know the answer to 4.
4 was... I highly, highly recommend if you can get a hold of it to play 5, though. Suikoden 5, play it, play it, play it, play it, play it, play it. Best Suikoden game. But that's like an unpopular opinion, because most people like 2 the best.
2 is really good. It's got some of that... It still has a lot of that, like, early RPG plot translation jank going on, but, including places where if you go there at the right time, it's just straight up not translated.
So, like, I had this weird obsession with barrels, thanks to, Star Ocean's Ashton at the time. And, I took that stupid gadget, the barrel robot, everywhere, and let me tell you what, there are a lot of places where if you talk to Gadget just spits out gibberish. It's like... And there's one entire area where if you go back to it, there's like no reason. There's literally no reason to ever go back there afterwards. And if you go back towards the end of the game, they didn't even bother to translate it.
They just assumed that nobody would go back there.
Yeah, they just didn't do it. So they spit out like... I'm like, cool that you're speaking moonglyphs now.
Such was the early days of being an RPG fan, though. Let's be real.
Yep.
So you want me to try and go down the mammal path this time? I think we went down the dinosaur path in the recorded version, so I guess that would be a good swap, right?
Yeah.
That does mean we dodge being the Sugiyama dinosaur also. I do believe it also means we cannot become elves or gnomes or all that other weirdness. Which is a little sad, but,
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure if you want to more guarantee the, mammal side, you need to focus on endurance and wisdom.
Did I ever actually play that? Maybe I didn't.
But I'm gonna keep bumping our attack for now so that we stay relevant. Not like that.
There's no way this is the full list of turn-based RPGs for the PS3, right?
Is it small?
It's so small!
I would like for you guys to come out of the fire to fight. There we go. Hey, I'm not the one who decided that mammals were on the wisdom side of things. Because I would heartily disagree with that. Gamers don't like games anymore, let's be real.
There was a Phantasy Star Gaiden on the Game Gear?
Oh,
What the
good old working designs. That was a time.
What the heck? I remember some of these.
The working designs era was definitely a time to be remembered. Well, they didn't want people to rent games and beat them while they were rented. You gotta buy them. And they wrecked most of them bad enough that nowadays you can get patches that remove the balance changes they made while keeping the translation if you want that. And for Exile, it's kind of necessary. Or, no, Exile 2, it's kind of necessary because they made that game just absurd.
Those pop culture references in Lunar were, like, charming because they were outdated, even when the game came out.
I mean, it took me less than a week to finish the Live Alive remake, so...
That's true. It took you, like, what, 3 days? 4 days? Something like that? If you sit down and you do nothing but that, it's pretty easy.
Now, let's be real, there are people who finish any game that comes out the day it comes out. I don't know how they do that.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get how or why, to be honest. Oh my god. This is... That would be miserable!
What?
Dokapon Monster Hunter.
No!
For the Game Boy Advance.
No! No, thank you. You know, if we had a way to do it, I feel like streaming Dokapon Kingdom would be kind of amazing.
That would be kind of amazing. That game still pisses me off, though.
I'm still mad at its blatant cheating.
I am too. Like, I'm still angry.
It's been literal years, and I'm still mad about it.
Valkyrie Profile. That was an interesting plot, but still not as good as... I don't know, like, the Suikoden series in general, though, has real good, like, full plots. Even 4. In terms of plot, it was fine.
There was a boss. The part where we quit, there was a boss you had to fight to move on in the plot of the story version of Dokapon Kingdom on the Wii. And it literally input read until you fought it like a certain number of times, I think.
Yep.
It would flawlessly counter your moves every time.
There you go. Watch Suikoden for the plot. That's it. The plot of Suikoden is very, very, very good. I like Suikoden and Suikoden 2 and Suikoden 3 and Suikoden 5, but playing 4, just a miserable experience. Just a miserable experience.
I remember it would input read because we did something, saved the game before we had done that round, went back, picked the opposite of what it did, and it changed its move to be the perfect counter to what we picked.
And then we did it a few more times just to make sure it wasn't a fluke.
And I did it every time. I have heard of 100 World Story. I do know that it has a patch for English. I've never sat down and bothered with it.
Stretch.
Alright, I don't remember where exactly we're supposed to go in your wire, man.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to get it out of your way.
You were putting it more in my way. Which way you want to go? Wisdom or endurance?
Go for wisdom.
Do a Procompsogothness.
Oh my god.
A capable hunter with hind legs 3 times as long as its forelegs. Triassic. Mouse.
I want to be a mouse.
This mouse is still kicking my ass.
Wanna be a mouse.
Should have gone endurance. Speaking of which, we need a bunch of endurance, and everything again. Alright, let's go into this cave. Oh yeah. This ain't a cave? Hey man, you been working out? This is the era of strength, man.
Hey, man.
Ow. Still can't swim. What do you want? This is my place in the sun, no one else's. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
What? I taste horrible. You won't eat me. Are you lying? Go to the other side of the waterfall if you're looking for someone to talk to.
God, what a jerk.
Well, you look pretty strong, but you're nothing compared to me. Look, such bravery. Ouch, damn it, I broke my leg.
Well, sucks to be you, bye. Hey man, the elder's gonna talk your ear off if you go over there.
It's always some old stories. Oh, the same old stories. Hey, don't say mean things about my Gramps. You're such a grandpa's boy. Hey, traveler, where are you from?
The past.
If you've got some time, go talk to my Gramps.
I'm from millions of years ago.
Let's know what my grandpa has to say before you go.
Traveler, come listen to an old lizard. Far to the west, there's a cave where it said a monster that fell from the heavens lives. None have ever come back from there. It's quite terrifying. Don't get any foolish ideas about going to that place. Now to change the subject, kids these days have no manners. I try to tell these kids useful things, but they just say I'm old fart who won't shut up.
They say I'm old fart.
Won't shut up? Me? You must be joking. Kids make fun of us old folk, calling our ways of thinking old-fashioned. But when they're confronted with a differing opinion, they get mad. I just don't understand, young folks, grumble grumble.
When you were a young folks, you got mad with differing opinions too.
The elder continued to talk for a while. He really did talk your ear off. You lost 105 HP. Thanks. Huh? You want to go already? I see. Well, in any case, don't go to the Monsters Cave. Alright, definitely not going to the Monsters Cave. Which he told us the location of. Ah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Anyway, something about a monster that we're supposed to go visit, right? That's all I remember before my ear fell off.
Well, thank goodness you didn't ask about what the best story was, because I don't know that I could have answered that. Anyway, what I've learned is that you don't need to have a great plot to have a great story. Time to go write a book.
What's the worst game you've ever played in general?
The worst game I've ever played in general, it was like some broken-ass NES cart.
The classic answer. For us old people. Some Nintendo game I barely remember the name of, but I remember it being just...
Garbage.
Just
No, but this one
completely
was
miserable.
actually garbage, and like all the characters were like glitch blocks, and you couldn't see what you were doing, and you were like an elf in a tree or something like that. It was bad. I think it was. I think maybe it was because the game was broken and not necessarily because the game was bad. But I don't know what it was. So
Some unlicensed garbage.
it may or may not have been unlicensed. It might have just been broken.
Still remember occasionally buying NES games from the pawn shop that were like 5 cents because the label was torn off.
Yeah, that was what that game was. It was one of those pawn shop games. So somebody might have just taken a freaking magnet to it. I don't know.
I never saw any of those in the wild.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I did have a Game Genie though.
Oh my god. Hacker. Can't believe you.
A friend of mine actually had the Atari 7800, which was kind of a rarity in the area I was from, at least. I remember my mom figured out how to use the Game Genie to get an almost infinite lives code for Adventure of Link. We still couldn't finish it.
My dad's better at video games than your mom.
You surprised?
No. My dad's better at video games than Child You.
Are you surprised?
My dad of the past, anyway. I don't know if he still could do it.
Another mouse. Getting critted by mice.
You know what's really sad, though? He says that I'm better at platformer games than he ever was, and I'm terrible at platformer games.
Alright, people who have played Live Alive. What's your opinion on doing a no-kill run of the ninja chapter?
Ow! My jaw.
I have many problems with it because I, think it's bad that you can't really figure it out on your own. There's stuff that you would just never figure out and you can completely screw it up with. And B, even when you know what you're doing, it's not very fun. I forgot to check if you still have to kill all the little minions in that one boss fight to get the item you need for the robot in this version or not. I just did so as a matter of course because it's so ingrained in my mind. But I don't know how you were supposed to figure out how to do some parts of that without, like, on your own. Because if you don't kill that one boss in a certain way, it doesn't drop a necessary item to be able to do it. At least that's how it used to be. They might have changed that. Mouse, please.
So, what's your favorite JRPG, Frank? In terms of gameplay.
In terms of gameplay. In terms of gameplay. JRPG in terms of gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
It's nice not having to be the one burning my brain cells thinking of all the stuff I played in the past.
Honestly, I might actually be Live Alive just for the variety.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you. Taking the easy answer.
Yeah. I got no real stake in this game.
The Mario and Luigi games, yes, they do count.
The Mario and Luigi games are pretty good. I also like Super Mario RPG. The game that Square refuses to acknowledge anymore.
They probably don't have the license to acknowledge it anymore.
Good old Fawful. In terms of gameplay, it's actually a really difficult question, because there's, like, so few that have gameplay that's notably different from the standard JRPG.
Really?
At least out of what I've played.
Hey.
Like, you gotta keep in mind, I like RPGs, I don't like grinding, so that kind of limits my ability to play most RPGs
that's
in
true.
a meaningful amount of
That's
time.
true. Ooh, Final Fantasy Legend 2 is really good. I really liked it.
I haven't played any of the Legend games.
Legend 1 was kind of, I don't know. I played about as far into it on stream that one day as I probably ever will. But Legend 2 is really good. I really liked Legend 2. Interestingly, Legend 3, not as good. I don't know why.
You don't chainsaw God to death there, that's why.
Who's Lisa?
It's a game called Lisa, the Painful RPG. Something
Oh.
that you would absolutely not be interested in.
Oh, okay.
I played partway through that, and I just kind of got bored and stopped. Never played Legend of Legaia. You're gonna pop up all these games, all these JRPGs that have different gameplay systems. I will tell you, I have played 0 of them.
Legend of Legaia did have a cool system. But yeah, he didn't have a PlayStation.
Yeah,
also.
because you're gonna come out here, you're gonna come up with all these PlayStation games. That's where all the unique JRPGs were, and I did not have a PlayStation.
That's not where all of the unique JRPGs were, but
It's where most of them were.
a lot of them were there, yeah. But he didn't have a PlayStation. Okay, how about an action RPG? Action RPG, best gameplay for you.
Link to the Past.
Wow, that was fast. Hayai ne. Crystallis! That game was so hard for me as a kid, though. Like, I sucked at that so bad.
Crystallis has a problem of it has that whole, like, weakness system that it alludes to, but it just kind of leaves you to figure it out.
No, you figure it out by sound effect.
Yeah, it just leaves you to figure it out. I could just, you know, tell you that ahead of time, as opposed to walk into the first room and then cycle through your weapons. Until you find the right one.
And you gotta keep cycling within the room, too.
It's a good design idea for, you know, not the time, let's say. If you had a way to switch things quickly, it would be better.
They should redo Crystallis.
I don't play games based on books or movies for the most part. Because I got burned too many times.
But you know what you should definitely play? Page Master for the gameplay.
No. You know what you should do? Watch the movie Page Master.
I saw the movie Page Master.
So did I. It was kind of bad.
I saw it. I liked it as a kid because I was a dumbass, like all kids.
The Game Boy Color version fixes that, but it's otherwise not good.
let's see. I haven't really played a lot based off of a book or movie because I got real mad at the Lord of the Rings SNES game.
I heard that was really bad.
It was terrible. I did play that Page Master game, but actually I think my favorite based off of a book or movie was probably the Braveheart. But that was not Braveheart, Dragonheart. There you go. Lionheart. Why? There are too many things that are heart. but it's not like it's a good game, but it's not like a great game. It was just fun for me. Like, I enjoyed playing it. If that makes sense.
If we're gonna go based off movie or book, the best one I can think of off the top of my head is probably Shadow of Mordor.
Oh, but did that actually follow the movie?
No, but it was in the setting of, and I'm gonna say that close enough.
Setting of? Okay, yeah. That's true. Shadow of Mordor was really fun. I don't know why, but like...
I want to like Shadow of War, but I just like can't get into it as much.
Yeah. But Shadow of Mordor, like, I don't know why, but having orcs be all like, "You are now my mortal enemy, I'm coming after you, bro," was real fun.
That was a cool system, and I really wish it would get moved into something else. Oops.
But I mean, technically speaking, you've played a lot of games that are in the Dragon Ball world, right? So
That's true. Saltipus.
Are you really gonna go with Shadow of Mordor over those?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my god.
'Cause let's be real. The Dragon Ball games are their own little thing, and they get to stay by themselves, and, overall, they're not great. Carnivore developed hind legs, had a light bone structure, and a small frame. Hunted other small animals with strong leaping ability.
What about Captain Tsubasa?
Those are also not great overall, let's say. The most recent one was okay. Kakarot was fine. I had a good time with it. A little grindy. And they don't give you a good way to grind, which is a weird combo. Because the fights aren't worth nearly enough to make them worth doing. That game was terrible. Yu Hakusho Spirit Detective. That game was awful. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying out Dragon Ball The Breakers. That's an interesting concept. Signed up to see if they'll pick me for the closed beta network test that's coming up. I doubt they will.
You know a game that I wish that they would re-release for the Switch? Ghost Trick.
Yeah. You evolve into Hypsonathus. 30 centimeters in length. Lived among cracked rocks and dry regions and caught insects. A species that lived like present-day lizards. The Doom movie is hilarious.
Come on, I think we all know that the Super Mario Brothers movie was the best one.
Oh my god, I think about that movie on rare occasion, and I've always amazed that it is a thing that happened. I'm tired of pretending the Mario movie is bad.
liked it. I don't know, like...
They made some decisions, but it actually ended up being kind of a fun movie.
It was like the perfect summer movie.
Does The Wizard count as a video game movie?
Maybe?
It was kind of a video game commercial movie. The immortal line, "I love the Power Glove, it's so bad."
I never saw it, though. I never saw The Wizard. So I actually don't have... That Mortal Kombat movie, I saw that one.
The Mortal Kombat movie was kind of fun, the original one.
But it wasn't... No, but the Mortal Kombat movie was not as good as the Super Mario Brothers movie. Because it was just... Yeah, it was just fighting. It was bad, but yeah.
Oh, the mouse can no longer harm us.
Oh no, mouse. Screaming mice makes way more sense than screaming fish. I'm gonna just throw that out there.
The scream makes more and more sense as time goes on. Still a little weird in some contexts, but, like this thing.
What? You think that thing can't scream?
No, I'm not saying it can't scream, I'm just saying it wouldn't.
What do you think it would do?
Grunt. Alright, here's another cave. What? The Elder said you can go in? That's weird. The Elder very specifically did not say that, if I recall.
Okay, not genre restricted. What is your favorite NES game?
Favorite NES game? I'm gonna have to think about that for a bit.
Yo, you tricked your way past the guard? I heard there's treasure here, so I'm looking for it.
What NES games did I have, like, an actual strong feeling towards?
Treasure! There's treasure! There's gotta be treasure in a dungeon. Watch out for the traps coming out of the ground.
There's gotta be something I had strong feelings toward. For some reason, I'm, like, just blanking on my NES history. What games did I play a lot back then? Played a lot of Commando, but I wouldn't say that was my favorite.
Mine is obvious. Mine is Dragon Quest IV. And Dragon Warrior 4 at the time.
You looking for treasure too? Give up! There's a monster called Golem blocking the way so we can't get through.
Golem! It...
Played a lot of Jackal, but again, I don't know if I'll tell it was my favorite. Well, that almost worked out.
Oh, what about the DuckTales game? Does that count as a game for, book or movie? Because there was a DuckTales movie.
That is true, there was a DuckTales movie. DuckTales game was pretty good.
I never played it, though.
Really?
Yep.
Was there an NES part of Lemmings?
I don't know. I've never played Lemmings either.
Thanks for the sub. is it such a difficult choice? What is my favorite NES game? Do I not have one?
This is what you get for asking me what my favorite Dragon Quest was. Dragon Quest plot. Rather.
One of those down there, I want that. Just gonna tank that damage, it's fine.
Whatever, you can just heal. Who cares?
If I was going to load up the NES and play a game right now, the first thing that comes to mind would probably end up being...
Cool way to frame it.
Jackal.
Jackal?
Jackal. I guess that's it.
Alright.
Feels like a weird choice, but I guess that's it. God, these all loaded up very weirdly, so this is going to be obnoxious to get through. I didn't have a very large Genesis library.
Phantasy Star 4. For me.
Oh my god. My go-to would end up being Mutant League Football, though, as that was easily the game I had the most fun with out of what I had. Who are you? Do you wish for death? Hmm? You different. I am Golem. I defend Lunarian Grave. I defend Lunarian Signal. You, friend of Lunarian. One day you take vengeance on Lucifer. I waited someone like you to come. My mission over. I now go to my master. Haven't played it, or seen anything about it, so I have no thoughts. Other than moderate surprise that it became a thing. A message started playing when you approached.
Year 2943 of Moon Reckoning. Here will be recorded the history of the peoples of the moon. Long ago, one named Lucifer came from the heavens, and she gave our ancestors the gift of wisdom. Under Lucifer's direction, we valued wisdom, and our civilization developed in the pursuit of happiness. However, that civilization turned evil after a time, which began to gnaw at our planet like a worm. We were too overwhelmed by our new culture to stop the coming destruction. Then we realized Lucifer's teachings weren't leading us to salvation, but to our own destruction. We abandoned the moon and fled into space. Some went to planets in our solar system, others to the deep reaches of our galaxy, and we few came to our sister planet. To our scattered brethren, there is a future for us on this planet. Should you receive this signal and come to this planet to start anew, don't repeat the mistakes of the past. Lastly, we leave a message for the organisms that will one day come to be the predominant life on this planet. Intelligence is a double-edged sword. Knowledge on one side, destruction on the other.
The message continues to repeat itself, like a signal calling out to distant comrades. I only ever played the Super Nintendo Shadowrun game, and that's a weird one. went the wrong way entirely. Sure, I'm glad that was there.
Yeah, almost died.
I see some big boy dinosaurs down there. And we are very small.
Don't get stomped on.
I got stomped on.
I can't believe it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I almost feel like I should have thrown Torrens Passage in the running for best point-and-click adventure game I've played.
I've never played it. Haha! Ha-ha!
It's because, once again, you're a bad person.
No, I'm not. I am a good person. I mean, what modern point-and-click adventure game have you played, huh?
None of them.
Yeah, that's what I
Because none of
thought.
them are as good as the old days.
Oh my god. Can't believe
It's
it.
me, the boomer. I want to be able to get good enough at the Japanese language to be able to look at that Sega CD Shadowrun game, just out of, like, curiosity.
Is it time?
You'll evolve into Protosuchus. 1 meter in length. Amphibious creature that was able to swim as well as run on the land. Ancestor to the crocodile. Late Triassic to early Jurassic.
It looks less crocodile than that other thing that was more crocodile before.
I never got to play the dig, but everything I've seen about it seems really good. Look at this thing. This doof.
It just wants to be a people's. Why you gotta harsh on it?
I mean, it's dead now, so it has successfully become a people. I remember sitting down with a friend to play through the first Discworld game on his PlayStation, and we had to, like, look up a walkthrough and follow it pretty directly after a point, because that game is kind of nonsense when you don't know enough about the source material, which we didn't at the time. Never played the second one or Noir, though. Those being another case of games I just literally never saw in real life anywhere.
Ah.
Such big gaps here between, it's a Patasaurus, oh no. The worst part is I'm reading this and, like, I don't even know if that was actually in the game or not, but it sounds like it could have been. I was in high school when I played through that game, and that's, basically like 3 lifetimes ago at this point.
Okay, Grandpa.
I got the gray hair for it. It's super short now.
You say grandpas have super short hair?
Yeah. Either that or no hair.
That's...
The 2 states of grandpa.
What about hippie grandpas?
Not real, they all died.
Oh my god.
Frank evolved the grandpa Frank. That's why I'm tired all the time. It is indeed a sentence. There is a subject and a verb.
What is the verb?
Of.
That's not a verb!
It's the implied being. You teach English, you should know this stuff.
You're wrong! That's what I know.
That just deal 1,000 damage. Anybody ever play the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy text adventure game? That one's just rude. I got stepped on again.
You probably deserved it.
I do love that the Babblefish puzzle is designed in a way where you can slowly figure it out as you go. Except you don't have enough stuff to actually finish the puzzle if you do it that way. That is like a master class in just trolling a player. Exactly 1 less fish than the amount of items you need to solve the puzzle if you go through step by step figuring it out that way. Good stuff. That is a game where you have to have the T and the no T in your inventory at the same time at one point. And you have to go and mess up your own brain to do that, because your sense of, logic or whatever it is will not allow you to have T and no T at the same time, because you know, you can't. It's also a game where you, at one point, you need a certain inventory item, and the game has a list of, I think, 12 or so items that it could be, and it will always pick whichever one you don't have at the moment, if you don't have one of them. Which, depending on if you have the foresight to know this or not, could be items that you can now no longer get. Hope you like starting over. That one I don't think I've even ever heard of. I do like it if you try to leave the first part of Takeshi's challenge without having done a couple of things that you absolutely need to have done. Your plane just blows up with absolutely no explanation. Alright, we're buff enough now, I think we can kind of start inching our way forward without too much more trouble. So let's do so. I gotta fill out some paperwork today or tomorrow.
Probably should do it tomorrow.
For my health check. Will you stop? Okay. I think we all know that The Adventures of Willy Beamish is the best point-and-click game, though.
No.
I can't believe you don't agree that The Adventures of Willy Beamish is the best point-and-click game.
You can't believe that?
I can't believe that you, of all people.
I can't believe that you can't believe.
Your mind makes it real, man. Alright, here we are in... There we go. Tree land. What? Okay. Ah, I made a big loop and left.
Good job.
What an idiot. What a moron. What a fool.
My, you're going to climb the mountain without wings? Sounds tough. Good luck.
Not that bad, there's a bunch of trees and vines and crap all over the place for some reason. Hey there, going to hear the Elder's Prophecies too?
Hey, where are you headed? If you're heading to the elders on the peak, tell them I said hi.
Don't tell him yourself. No, Elder. Elder, I can't reach you.
You gotta go down to the lower ledge.
No, that's not correct, because I tried that. I just need to get lined up correctly.
No way. No way.
I mean, I can go do it again if you want.
Not that ledge, the one in between.
The one I also can't line up with properly?
No. You did it. Good job.
Oh, there, you were wrong. Congratulations.
Whatever.
And just who are you? Well, it doesn't really matter. Not to someone like me with little time remaining. The Elder Pterodon was on death's door at this very moment. I have a request. Could you listen to an old bird's final words? I've foreseen our planet disappearing in the blink of an eye, and yet no one will lend an ear to the prophecy of an old bird. My request is that you go to the southern continent and tell Terran of this prophecy. He is training there. Terran would believe my prophecy and tell everyone else. Please. The old pterodon quietly drew his last breath and disappeared. Is there anything new to say? Huh? The Elder? Oh. Oh, I see.
So, he passed away. Our elder's prophecies were a bit over the top, so I didn't really listen to him. But now, I feel like I should have believed him. Hey. The Elder, finally! Only Tara could succeed the Elder!
Why'd you let that sit there for so long?
I'm trying to read what people are typing in the chat at the same time.
I see. As long as you don't expect me to try and sob for even longer.
No, do so.
No.
Ah.
Haha.
The hot springs, no. They're too hot.
Luckily, there's a pool of cool water.
Might have had to do this one more day, depending, because we do have things we gotta do today. But We'll see how it goes. You're not from here. This is our secret spot. I guess you can come in if you don't get violent.
Hey! You've heard of the Lucifer Tyranno living on the southern continent?
Oh, Lori.
I heard the Lucifer Tyranno used to be a weakling a long time ago. But one day, he signed a contract with a god called Lucifer who made him stronger. Contract? A friend of a friend knows a guy that signed a contract and got super strong.
There was a guy named Terran that came by and talked about a Lucifer Tyranno. And he said, I've got to do something for him. Then he headed off south. Just gonna steal your treasure.
Gaia sure has a lot of hearts.
You evolve into Dromosion.
Dromasian.
Well, yeah.
Oh my god, we're almost a cat.
Yeah, we're an almost... a mouse that resembled a dog.
Okay.
I don't know, I'm just seeing cat. Maybe that's just me. Oh no. Lived in marshes located in forests. Ancestor of ungulates, the size of sheep. Well, we become this now.
You know, I wanted us to be a mammal so that we could be cuter.
Are you saying this isn't cuter?
I don't know. I don't know. Wolf-like.
Into this.
A wolf-like mouse. Oh
Speaking
my god!
Had a body resembling a wolf or a dog. Attacked ungulates and had a demeanor similar to a hyena. We've become a proto-hyena.
Look at that. We're a pre-puppy.
It's like a kid in a costume. Wow. Alright, time to swim, I guess. Nope. Just kidding. You hear hushed voices from the other side of the thicket.
Another of us was eaten by the lizards.
Stay calm, we must endure for now.
You're right, boss. We may be pathetic egg thieves now, but that won't always be true. But boss...
But boss, I did it.
Shh. Shh, keep your voice down.
Yeah, shut your mouth. You went to find us a new hiding place, right? Yeah, I found a good spot. What? The cave to the south? Don't shout so insanely loud.
But rumors say there's a monster in there.
exactly what we want. Lizards are too scared to go near it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was trying to tell you. Shh! Quiet! Did you hear something?
You heard hushed voices from deep within the thicket again.
Boss, wasn't that cave sealed shut by a landslide the other day? I dug it out. Wow, all by yourself? Impressive. I'm confident in my ability to never know when to give up.
How'd the inside of the cave look?
Well, it got dark further in, but it took a left, then another left, and, oh, right! It took another left there, and then a right, and another right, then a right at the end of 6 steps.
You stepped on a dead branch.
It's a reptile! Run! Run away! Wait for me! We're no reptile.
Yeah, we're a dog.
We're a poopy. It's a tiny little poopy.
I'm offended when they call me a reptile. Oh god, it's a Brachiosaurus.
Luckily, dog is strong against Brachiosaurus.
Dun, 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 dun.
We're just gently nibbling on his tail. Until it dies.
Yeah.
Alright, what are the circles that they're beta testing? It's just a way to make a little closed community. Gotta keep leveling up. I know, we're in the marshlands that we live in.
Oh no.
Yes, I Twitter using instead of a list of other people to be in their circle. Can make a tweet that is only visible to that circle. Oh yeah, so you can just make sort of a little private set of tweets. Gotcha. Interesting. We found a kappa. And it's dead. We're supposed to live in the marsh, but the marsh still harms us to walk around in.
doesn't your home hurt you?
Yes.
So there you go.
But everything hurts me.
So there you go.
These numbers are getting awfully big. So we were in Africa. I don't know where we are on the map now. I think maybe we're here. I wanted to fight that guy, but it's kind of annoying to get to him. But I'm gonna do it. Nope, he's just straight up unreachable. Guess we're not gonna fight that guy. Fight these guys instead. Gotta max out. It rammed its horn into your belly. What horn? This clearly does not have a horn.
It...
We don't have a horn either, but we can't use our non-existent horn to fight with. Yep, here we are in the cave. It is in fact very dark in here. Dark and glowy. Pick up some more Gaia hearts.
Ha!
There we go. That almost maxed us out there. You heard a distant sound?
Of slapping.
It sounded like someone was howling further in.
Is that the sound of howling?
You clearly heard someone's voice. Someone is breathing nearby. You hear footsteps. They sound fairly large. They're getting closer and closer. Hey, buddy. In a dark corner of the cave, you see him. Pterosaur wings growing out of a massive frame over 20 meters in height, with fangs sharper than any carnivore you've ever seen poking out of his maw. Are you lost? His deep voice shook the walls around you. It's been many years since I've had someone to talk to. Not even other tyrannosaurs will come near me anymore. Well, there's a good reason for that, though. I regret this. Some god named Lucifer came from the skies and said that this would be the era of power. Are you afraid of me? You're too kind. You're the second being to ever speak to me without fear. The first was called Terran. He promised I'd tell everyone that I'm really a nice guy. I'm happy for that. Hey, you. I want to thank you for meeting with me. I'm sorry, but it's feeding time now. Don't worry, I don't eat meat anymore. I only eat fruits and nuts, even with all this muscle. I've managed to lose some weight with my new diet. Ha ha ha. Come by again sometime. Let me know if anything's bothering you and I'll lend a hand. See ya.
Is it healthy for you to stop being a carnivore guy?
Probably not. I actually don't really know anything about the remaster of Final Fantasy VIII because I didn't care enough.
I didn't play the remaster because I was like, I don't like Final Fantasy VIII.
Alright, what happens if we go this way? You've evolved further. Ah, we went off the chart. We did it.
Oh my gosh.
Many years have passed. The scenery in the area changed greatly, as did other life forms. But your appearance never changed. You were able to survive well enough without doing so. You and your species had created a fixed place in the ecosystem. But these tranquil days of prosperity wouldn't last long. A terrifying monster that hunted your kind had arrived.
Oh no.
They didn't look especially strong, with their lanky bodies standing upright on two slender legs and roaring with an ear-piercing howl. The thought that they were stronger than you never crossed your minds. But they were extremely ferocious and cunning. These beasts attacked with sticks that had pointed rock shards attached to the tip as weapons.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
You fell to the ground, feeling a sharp pain. Your dark red blood stained the undergrowth, and your world faded to black. The text does not match what is happening in the picture, even slightly. Goga! Having secured the death of its prey, Homo erectus let out a war cry.
Oh god.
They didn't care that their tonight would come to be called the Hyenodon. They just dragged you back to their cave triumphantly.
Rip.
It'll evolve into a Corphodon. 25 meters in length, herbivore, lived in swampy regions. Resembled a tapir the size of a rhinoceros. Whoa, hello. A small mountain in front of you suddenly started to move. It was actually a Lucifersaurus that was over 30 meters tall.
What? I am Lucifersaurus, a servant of Lady Lucifer. I am stronger than the Lucifer Tyranno to the east. I am the strongest creature ever. By order of Lady Lucifer, I am not to let you pass to the northwest continent. Turn back now or be crushed beneath my feet.
Luckily, we have a buddy over here who's a little bit bigger than us.
Yeah.
Amen. An enormous tyrannosaur greeted you warmly. Hey, what's up? Huh? Lucifersaurus is blocking the road to the northwest continent? That bastard. He hasn't realized he's been deceived by Lucifer yet. Okay, leave this to me. Let's go. Lucifersaurus appeared before you.
Well, if it isn't Tyranno, you need something from me.
I'm going to have to ask you to step aside. My friend wants to get past.
Friend? Your friend? We're the chosen elite of Lady Lucifer. Puny beings are not our friends, they are our slaves.
You are wrong. You are the true slave. A slave to power.
Heh, I can't believe I'm hearing this from you. You who are feared by all. In any case, I was blessed with this land by Lady Lucifer. I won't let even an insect through.
So I can't get you to let him through?
That's right.
I guess I have no choice.
You wanna fight?
Lucifersaurus reared up, raising its forelegs threateningly toward Tyranno. Tyranno glanced briefly at you before diving at Lucifersaurus's chest. The roars of both beasts mingled together. Lucifersaurus stood on its hind legs, trying to strike at Tyranno from above. Tyranno snapped at Lucifersaurus's throat 3 times. With Tyranno's jaws clenched on his throat, Lucifersaurus climbed on Tyranno's soft belly and crushed it. However, Tyranno didn't relax his jaws until death. No, not even in death. Both massive lizards fell to the ground, embracing death. Quiet slowly returned to the area. Your old friend Tyranno lay on his side at your feet. His face in death seemed to be one of satisfaction. You soon noticed a shimmering being that had appeared before you. It was a being that walked on 2 legs and had 7 glittering wings.
Hear me, child of the earth. I am the creator of this planet and the universe, Lucifer. I've been watching you and all the others from the heavens, and I have chosen you. What you say? Will you do... what say you? Will you do my bidding?
I say the word refuse. Lucifer's face changed colors.
I see. As expected, I suppose. You truly are Gaia's chosen one. It appears I have taken your kind too lightly. Fine then. Next we meet, you and this world will disappear forever. Gaia, prepare yourself.
お前はもう死んでいる。何？
He did.
This is the end of all things.
Lucifer disappeared suddenly, leaving behind her eerie laugh. We made the two big boys die. Okay. We get it. Okay, chill out. Lucifer, please. I know, the hornless being rammed its horn into my belly again.
Anyway. So, was the laugh eerie?
The laugh was something.
Hey!
I think you're Lucifer. You evolve into...
Accordion.
Alright, we are now set in our path. We have become...
Why did you design this?
This character was made specifically for this game and doesn't exist. Ugh.
This is definitely
Bleh.
just a yokai. Why does it only have 3 legs?
The other one is behind the rear one. Use your artistic vision, idiot.
I can't.
And that's why you're Satan.
Hey, I'm not Satan. I'm Lucifer. Clearly different. That's why you can just call me Lucy from now on.
Who?
Me.
Who will call you that?
You.
Will I?
No.
Glad to see that we're on the same page here. I don't know that cars can be described as legged.
Leggies. Car leggies.
My table only has 3 legs.
That's a lie.
They don't know that, though.
I know that. And I'm gonna rat out your table.
I'm not saying you aren't they.
Who cares? I'm ratting it out. Don't believe these lies.
Believe my lies.
No.
Believe my lies that are definitely true.
No.
You thrust your head at it. It pierced your throat with its sharp fangs. You thrust your head at it. I am Terran, a pursuer of knowledge. Lucifer Tyranno is a kind friend.
Kind friend.
What? The Elder? He's gone? Sub.
So is Lucifer Tyranno. Haha!
I thank you from the depths of my soul for bringing me this news. I wish there was something I could do to thank you. You tell me where to find more guys to beat up. You hear Gaia's voice. Gaia is crying.
My beloved child, something terrible is on its way. The devil has finally summoned the great king of terror. My beloved child, listen well. The great king of terror will kill almost every single creature on this planet. And not even I have the power to do anything to stop it.
Rise from your grave. Never give up.
How unfortunate. We're powerful. I apologize for crying. I shouldn't be so weak. I must think of a way to save as many as I can. Let's prepare a shrine on the continent to the west. If the devil misses, then that shrine should be safe. Tell all those you meet of this. That way, we can at least save as many as we can. Now go. There is no time.
I wish there was something I could do to thank you. What? Our world faces an apocalypse? The Western Shrine is safe? Huh? And the Elder prophesies this as well? Okay, I've got it. I believe I can thank you properly now. Hold on to me. Whew. I will tell as many as I can about the Western Shrine and the coming apocalypse. Elder, I will fulfill your dying wish, and we will save as many as we can. Terran departed.
Welcome to the Triceratops village. We don't allow entry to thugs or allosaurs. Huh? The great king of terror? What are you talking about? Oh, wait. Oh? You're trying to get to the protected Western Shrine? Hey, me too! I too was touched by a mysterious light, and now I think I know where to find paradise. The protected Western Shrine is supposedly in the mountains far, far to the west. But the land around it is quite harsh. They all call it Hell's Stomach around these parts. On top of that, there's a herd of brutal allosaurus living near the entrance to the mountains. Be careful if you head west. I'll be heading there myself sometime. Hello, where are you from? Huh? Western Shrine? Apocalypse? Oh my, is that a new joke?
The strongest among us, Boss Tricera, lives up ahead. Even the Allosaurus living in Hell's Stomach run in fear at the sound of his name. Haha. Great King of Terror? Get Boss Tricera to mess him up for you.
Excuse me, but have you seen any children from our tribe? Oh, what to do? My son went out east, but he hasn't come home yet. Please, would you go look for him?
Whoops.
Oh, what to do? Oh, what to do? Boo-hoo, my baby boy.
are you? What? Great Ting of... Ting? Great Ting of Care? Apocalypse? Bah! Oh man, I didn't mean to laugh. You are quite the funny fellow. Okay, I'll help. Bring this Great King of Terror to me. I'll take him out with one stab of my horns. I don't think he's a physical dude, my man. Anyways, let's go find a baby.
My child, my precious son, save him. He's in the... Oh god.
A volcano erupted.
Save my son from the volcano.
Oh no, Tricera's child is drowning. You saved Tricera's child.
Thanks. I was just playing, and all of a sudden, I can't repay you, but if you're heading to the west, then you should visit my village. Promise you will.
Triceratops' child lowered its head many times, then ran off to the west. There don't seem to be anybody to fight anymore.
Because they're all being killed by the Lord of... whatever. Darkness, I don't know. Stop that.
Stop what?
I knew you'd come. Father, that's him. He's the one who saved me.
Sorry, my brat told me everything. I'm sorry for laughing before. I'd like to make it up to you, but... I've got it. You were pretty insistent about the Western Shrine. To get there, you have to go through the Hell's Stomach allosaurs. Okay, leave that to me. Trikes, with me. The allosaurs roared at once upon seeing the Triceratops. Hey, we'll keep all the allosaurs busy. You head straight for the exit. You don't hesitate. You don't turn around. You just go. Got it? And you see this Great King of Terror. Give me a shout. Ha ha ha.
Of
Farewell.
Terror. King of Terror. I forgot.
Let's go, Trikes.
Leave this to us! Now hurry!
Hurry, to the exit.
You gotta carefully line up and escape. You did it. Good job. Congratulations.
Those bones were too solid. Rip.
I saw a heart to the south. Ooh, it's a little guy. Talk to the little guy. Hey, you! You know something terrible's gonna happen here, right? Best to get somewhere safe, like now.
Yeah. Gotta pick up all these glowy things first. Or at least enough to, fill up our points as much as possible.
quick, 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 quick. Dum, dum.
I think that'll do it.
I'm here 'cause some guy named Taryn told me to come. I got lost. I'm panicking. Damn! I want in that cave, but I can't get past that light! Hey, you know anything about that light over there? My friends told me to come here, but I feel like I've seen that light somewhere before. Now I'm scared to go into any light.
Let's touch it. A voice reverberated in your mind.
I've been waiting. It's time to evolve.
You evolve into 2pi.
Just in time, the great King of Terror descends. You've earned enough experience. Now is the time for a great evolutionary leap. Allow me to lend you my power. After your evolution is complete, go into the depths of the cave.
We're a squirrel.
It's cute!
A carnivorous squirrel. Ate insects and spiders. Nocturnal. A kind voice reverberated within your mind again.
Now, hurry on inside. Everyone is waiting.
In the depths of the dark, damp cave were countless different species of living creatures.
My children, I'm glad you've all gathered here. The time has come. Close your eyes and cover your ears. The surface of the earth is about to be destroyed by an evil touch. Pray with me. Pray that this location won't be found by the great King of Terror.
The great King of Terror, several thousand tons, splitting the skies open. It leaves a long, glittering and golden trail behind it. All the heavens above burned golden as it disappeared beyond the horizon.
Beautiful is the moment when all matter is destroyed. Death, it is the shared fate of all. Annihilation is the true providence of nature. Now more, my great King of Terror. Oh, I can hear the cries of the living on this planet, and even Gaia herself. Oh, how amusing! Gaia! Now, do you know my power? This planet is now dead!
The skies were painted red, and the dust blocked out the sun and the stars. No breaks in the dust cloud could be seen anywhere on the world. Herds of starving and injured dinosaurs moved beneath that seemingly eternal dusk. How far will they walk? The sandstorm that engulfed the entire planet captured the heat of the sun, causing abnormally high temperatures. Most living creatures went extinct, and a dark despair engulfed the planet. At length, the darkness began to rapidly lower temperatures on the planet. beginning of an ice age. The devil believed that the world was dead and departed for distant space. However, his planet was still alive. Insert disc 4 into B. Lost Continent Era, the Forgotten Period. But we, the squirrel, survived.
Hooray! Good thing we chose to be a mammal.
But it's been about 3.5 hours. I'm starting to get tired of doing this. We'll have to finish this off next time, I think. We gotta have lunch and then get to work on the seemingly insurmountable task before us.
Indeed.
So I'm gonna stop here. Everyone have a good one. And see you next time.
Ow, it hurts.
Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Bye!